Welcome back, guys. I'm so glad to have you here today because you are in for a real treat. I have gone through my whole inventory and have found 5 of the trendiest pieces of furniture that you can own in your house. And it's all through the Like to Know It app, which has become one of my favorite online shopping channels that really gives you the exact same pieces that we designers use in our projects. And you can own it in your house now. Until now, a lot of the furniture we have been using has really been only accessible to designers by trade or retail stores. And now through an app like to Know It, you, the viewers, have access to our pieces. Starting with this beautiful console behind me that I love to use in so many different places because it's so versatile. The only trick to it is you need to have the right allowance of space for it because it is actually 5 foot long. I love to use this piece because it's a substantial piece and it's very elegant. So if you're looking for something with a wood top, with some graining on top, and if you want to add a little bit of luxury to it, then this is the console for you because it has beautiful brass detailed legs that are really interesting and almost have like a conversation piece. So it's not just tapered blocked legs. It almost has like a barred effect, which really gives it a nice feature. So this console table, as you see it here, we have it in a pretty grand foyer. And I've accessorized it with some candle holders, a beautiful flower arrangement, artwork that has some brass details, and 2 wall sconces. However, you can also use this console table in a dining room, in a living room, in a bedroom. But again, you just need to have the space for it because it is 5 foot long. The other thing I really love about this console is the fact that it is open to below. And what you can do with that is, if you need, you can add a couple stools underneath it, or a couple ottomans, or even a long bench. It just has to fit between the legs. Each of the legs are about 4 inches each. So you still have about 4 feet in the middle to put something there. And I've noticed this a lot with my design clients when we're designing their homes, especially in the front foyer area. They always like the idea of having a console table, but they also want to add seating. So doing something like this would give you that leeway to add seating underneath, just in case a guest wants to sit down and put their shoes on, or kids want to sit down, take off their boots, whatever the case may be. This is a console table that you do not come across often, that is completely open at the bottom and gives you almost like a versatile feel where you can dress it up however way you want. Leave it plain and sexy looking like this, or add some stools underneath and give it some seating. And the best part of all this is that you no longer need to go through a designer or a retail store. You can now just go straight to the Like to Know It app, and we have it posted there under Style with Sanaz, and you can purchase this console table, exact same console table, same finishes from the same manufacturer, probably for a cheaper price, and have it in your own home. This is actually one of my favorite chairs, and I'm so glad and was a little surprised to find it on LTK because it is new to our inventory. However, it is not completely new because the first time we purchased this and used it in a styled house, the piece got sold. They ended up buying all of the furniture in there, and I lost this out of my inventory. So I'm really glad to be reunited with it and be able to use it in my project and to be able to present it to you guys because this is such a fantastic piece to own. It's really versatile, very luxurious looking. I wish that you guys could actually feel this fabric. It's a boucle fabric. It comes in a dove cream. And what I love about it is it almost has like a protective layer over it because anything that spills on it, it's really, really durable and it will not absorb the fabric. So any liquids, you can just wipe it off and you're free and clear of any stains. The most luxurious feature about this chair is not just the fabric or the style of the chair because it's very clean looking, but it also has this beautiful aged brass detail kind of running around the side and into the legs, which gives the chair a little bit more of a contemporary look. So it's not so traditional. I would say this is more of a contemporary chair because it's very clean looking. And you can use this in a living room. You can use it as a single piece. You could use it in a bedroom if you have a sitting area, in a family room, in a hallway. So really this can be used in any space. I would even say if you're doing a nice office space, you can have two of them kind of facing the desk. So this is one of those pieces I really wanted to show you guys because on Like to Know It, they have this exact same piece there and available for you guys to buy, because until now it was only available to trades and furniture stores, but now you guys have access to this chair. I've gotten so much feedback about this chair and I just wanted to let you know that now you can own it yourself. So what we did here was we have actually put a little pillow on top, just like a kidney pillow, just to add a little bit of comfort, luxury to it. And we paired it up with, on this side, a small round marble table with the brass details underneath, which really goes well with the brass legs on the accent chair. And we just put a little accessory on top. So you can have this vibe going on in your house. Check out Like to Know It, they have it there. I find when I'm looking for furniture pieces, whether it's styling for a project, finding furniture for my design clients, or even when I'm just shopping for inventory, I try to look for pieces that are effortless. And I believe, and am so confident in saying this to you, that these dining chairs are one of my most effortless pieces that I have because I don't need to do much. These are chairs that really present your room in the right light because they not only have a beautiful design to them, they're a little bit of a barrel back, have a little bit of this airy open space behind it, which really makes it look nice because it doesn't make it so bulky. It actually does make it look more airy and seamless. It has tapered legs with these little gold feet underneath that you might not think really does much, but when you put it in a room, it adds so much jazz to that space. And these chairs come in a few different colors. I love the black, and Like to Know It also has them in black because they add punch. So if you have a room that you can use black chairs in, these are the right pieces for you because one, they look good, and two, they are fantastic quality because you don't have to worry about spillage. It's a dark fabric. It actually comes in an ultra suede material where you can just brush out any dirt or stains on it and it'll come completely out and you are left with your nice, neat looking black chair again. So what we did here, and what I usually do, is I paired this up with a light glass top table, or you could do them with a marble top table. Bring in some brass in the legs of your table. And another trick to these chairs, they are small enough and large enough to be versatile in different spaces. So I have it set up in a dining room right now, but you can also use these chairs as little accent chairs. So if you have a room that is not so big, you can use these with your sofa as accent chairs in that room to fill up the space and give you ample seating. And we've done this a lot in our projects. And I'll say it again, these chairs can be found on the Like to Know It app. They do come in different colors, but I know that Like to Know It has these exact same chairs from our manufacturer in there in the black finish and maybe some other colors too. So check it out. If it suits your house, go for it because these are high quality and really luxurious looking chairs that you are probably getting for an amazing price. And our fourth item on the list is these beautiful bar stools. And the reason for that is they're very versatile. And I love to use them because they actually go in lots of spaces. They're kind of contemporary, kind of transitional, kind of industrial. It's kind of a mix of all the different styles. But what I love about it is the style. It's not overly big. It doesn't have a big bulky back. And it tucks into a bar area like this. And you don't have to see it if you don't want to. It doesn't have to become the center of your kitchen. They're meant for seating, but yet giving a space a little bit more of a trendy feel. And this one in particular, this is done in the chrome finish, but it also comes in the black gunmetal finish that I also use in my projects. For some of my more moodier kitchens, they look fantastic. But this one I love to use when I have my chrome finishes, my black finishes, even with brass, because you guys know I love to mix my metals. They have little rubber protectors at the bottom so they don't scratch your floors, whether it's hardwood or anything else that you might have. They're very comfortable, and you can actually adjust the seating because underneath it has a little screw that you can kind of turn, and the seat goes up and down. So it's good for bar height and counter height. If you guys love these, and I know a lot of you do because I do get a lot of feedback from these, definitely check out the Like to Know It app because they have it there. Go under Style with Sanaz and you can definitely find them. And we saved the best for last because you all know how much I love my modular sofas. And every time I use it, I stress on the fact of how functional and practical these pieces are because you can really use them in any space. You can move them around, reconfigure your room whenever you want. And let me tell you a little story because my mom, when I was a child, she actually every month used to go room by room and redecorate those spaces because it made her feel good. So if you're one of those people that like to change your room around, you definitely need a modular sofa in your life because you can accomplish that with these pieces. So what we did here was we used it in our family room as a two-piece, but we've also used it in many of our projects as a sectional because it comes in many other pieces that are armless and you can fit them in between or put them on the side or use it as an accent chair if you don't want a sectional anymore in your room. Now, the reason I brought this to your attention today is because these sectionals, these modular pieces are from my inventory and they're all custom made. And I know a lot of you do not have access to my custom made pieces, but love them so much because you tell me all the time. So I thought of bringing them to you on the convenience of the Like to Know It app. So now you can own a modular piece in your own house and play around with it like we do at our projects and love them as much as we do. What we have here is actually a little bit deeper sofa. It's a 44-inch deep sofa, but they come in many different sizes. So go on the app, find the one that fits your lifestyle and your house and your space, and definitely make it yours because it's well worth it. So this is about the time that you click that subscribe button because every week we come up with new and inspiring videos that I'm hoping that you all love and get inspired by. So click that subscribe button, like the video, comment below because I always love to hear what you guys have to say.